Disclaimer: I didn't film the shots from this video. I only added my own thoughts in the form of text-to-speech. Check out the originals from these creators in the description. Cosmic Shock, Brawl Reflex, Magma Extras. I couldn't make the video so quickly without your clips. Thank you. Now onto the video. Rules. Placements on this list will be weighted based on a skin's price. Rare, super rare, and epic skins will be treated less harshly, as they can be bought with bling, mythic, legendary, and hypercharged skins will have to be top-notch in order to score high placements, as they require gems. Ranked and Brawl Pass skins are less easy to rank, as they are not purchased with in-game currency. They will simply be ranked as if they are epic skins. Now actually onto the video. In dead last, or 34th place, we have Sheriff Shelly. While I think this is the first season in a while to have no bad skins, this one is the first in a long line of recolors that have no new effects. As far as the color scheme, I don't love the tan, and it does nothing unique. Not bad, just mid. In 33rd, we have another recolor, Boomer Dynamite. This one's color scheme is a lot more vibrant, almost like Wario colors. But again, with no new effects, this one was bound to rank low. Also, not a fan of the goggles. In 32nd, we have our first actually new skin, High Stakes Clancer. While it doesn't lose points for being a boring recolor, it still doesn't do a lot. It's a rare skin like all the others we've seen before, and has no core idea. I prefer it when a brawler's first skin tries something more unique. From first skin to first skin we have Dark Horse Berry in 31st. This one does a much better job differentiating itself from base berry. It's a darker, edgier reimagining, but I can't find myself liking rare skins. Still, not shabby at all for having no new effects. Back to recolors, we have Stellar Shelly in 30th. While this is obviously a recolor of Star Shelly, I think it has new animations. It's also the first to have custom effects, as seen above. The stars look cool enough, but I've never liked Star Shelly all that much. I'm not sure what she's supposed to be, space-themed, video game-themed. Anyway, still beats everything that's come before it on effects alone. Going up a tier we have Caveman Frank and his recolor, Prehistoric Frank. This was one of the ugliest skins in the game, so I'm glad they remade it. As a super rare skin, there's enough here for a B tier skin. New bone attack effects look cool enough, and the look fits Frank. This is also the first skin on this list to get its own recolor in the same update. I will try to rank recolors with their OG since they have the same effects. I'm going to give the recolor, Prehistoric Frank, 29th, and Caveman Frank 28th, for having a nicer color scheme. At 27th we have yet another recolor, Deputy Brock. This one ranks higher just because classic Brock already looks so different. Frankly, he's dripped out. I wouldn't say this recolor beats its original because of the tan color scheme, but because its original was so good, it doesn't fall far behind. In a similar vein is Rouge Rico in 26th, a recolor of Ricochet. Ricochet was already so cool that they couldn't mess this one up, while the red here looks worse than the blue it's based on. There's really nothing wrong with this skin, another B tier. In 25th we have our first skin over super rare, Athena Piper. Looking at this one, you'd really have no idea it was a mythic skin. It looks good sure, but maybe epic good, not gem worthy. It lacks that pizzazz that other gem skins have. You'd be better going for another. Sleek, but overpriced at 199 gems, our last B tier. Starting off the A tiers with a controversial placement, Sovereign Rico. All I can say for this one is that it looks over the top. No real interesting concept behind him. He's just better loaded Rico. Also sorta just looks like a collection of brightly colored polygons. However, keep in mind that he's still a tier, so I like him a lot. He just can't compare to all of the more creative skins we'll see coming up. Add in that everyone could get him for free, and you'll get sick of him fast. He does have to recolors however, so let's quickly rank all three. In 24th we have the gem variant, not a fan of the purple-orange mix. In 23rd the basic, not much to say. And in 22nd the bling variant, this one's really good in all honesty. In 21st we have Aquamarine Sprout, another one I've seen getting much praise. Again, I want to say I don't hate him. a tier is still phenomenal. It all just comes down to his price and Sprout's other skins. As the first in a long line of water-themed skins, this one is the most expensive. To be clear, you can still get him with bling, as he's an epic skin, but all the others are super rares, and he doesn't do much to differentiate. I don't love the brightly colored looks of these new aqua skins, especially here, but I love his super, a coral reef, and he's very likable. Again, still a very lovable skin, but price is definitely a factor here. Continuing the water theme is number 20, Cuttlefish Jackie. To me, all the water skins feel very samey, so they will all be placed in a row. The octopus attacks and super look really good here though. It's sort of undermined, however, by all of Jackie's other water-based skins, but a very good skin for the low price of 2,750 bling. Moving into 19th, we have Tentacle Bonnie. This one may not look special on the outside, but the effects are really cool. The paintball projectiles are really pleasing to look at, and the super is fantastic. Add in a custom walking animation and you have a superb super rare skin. Plus, Bonnie has two forms, so double the value. A very underrated, solid skin. Number 18, Shell Blaster Gale. As Season 29's ranked skin, this Gale skin has to be really good. And it is. He doesn't really look like any other aqua skin due to the turtle look. The attacks and super are a very nice blue and green mix. He's just very solid. Good luck everyone with your ranked drops. For number 17, I placed Minotaur Bull. He's our second mythic skin, and does a much better job for his price. The white fur and eyes were a weird direction, but the gold armor is striking. Add in solid animations and effects and you have a great Bull skin. If only Bull was actually viable. Our first Brawl Pass skin, Jellyfish Sandy and his recolors. The onesie look fits Sandy and all, but doesn't look great. Where he truly shines are his attack effects. A sleek primary and an excellent super. Mesmerizing. Look at the watery edges. Now, let's take a look at his recolors and rank all three. The glowing recolor looks much too similar to the OG, it takes 16th. Then the base model, a solid 15th. And an easy best is the neon variant, a great direction, and 14th place. Moving on to 13th, we have the first of three pirate skins, Sea Dog Ruffs. I simply love the look of this skin, a perfect fit for Ruffs. Turning him from Space Captain to Pirate Captain was brilliant. However, what keeps him out of S tier for me is the lack of effects. He has a cool primary and a really cool map super, but that's all you get. Epic skins need substance to be viable for their price. The way Ruff's kit is built means he can't have a viable skin over super rare. Still, a stroke of genius of a skin. Our last mythic skin takes 12th, Poseidon RT. RT is a hard brawler to make skins for, but this one is great. Every part of him is constructed with great detail, from his body being a boat, to his hair being made of tentacles, to him shooting tridents. What really puts him up this high are his super effects, a gorgeous water swirl. Mythic skins need to be nearly perfect to place high, and this one fits the bill. If you don't have Crimson RT, I highly suggest this one. For the top of the tier, or 11th place, I have Mr. Dragon Fruit. This one just looks so sweet in game, one of my favorite shades of red. Mr. P skins are so great because of his porters, which get their own effects too. There's always something to love, from his model to his projectiles, to his spawner to his porters. Only thing holding it back from us is that he feels very separate from other skins, and that the top 10 all being S tier looks better than the top 11. Sorry Mr. Dragon Fruit, you're an awesome skin. Let's kick off the top 10 with Viking Bull and his recolor, Norse Raider Bull. This might be one of the best remodels I've seen, from a B tier to an S tier. I've always thought this was a great fit for Bull, and now they've expanded it. An extremely high value super rare skin, he just feels packed with detail. They even gave him the honor of his own recolor in this update. Let's rank both. While I love the green on the recolor, Norse Raider Bull, he takes 10th. You just simply can't beat the blonde and blue mix of Viking Bull, taking 9th. Now onto the ranked skin of Season 28 Harpy Melody, who takes 8th place. What a colourful, striking skin. It doesn't look like any other. So many effects for a skin everybody could get. Birds instead of music notes, wings when she supers. It's really good. I really hope to get this one, but I haven't gotten to lucky so far. Right on to the next one. It gets really competitive from here. Onto our last super rare skin, Dionysus Angelo in 7th. Another perfect match in my opinion. Angelo is just right for the god of wine. Take a moment to appreciate this one. How on earth is this a super rare? It's just as good as some mythic skins. For a cheap price you get a gorgeous model, grape arrows, and a fantastic super. The purple super is just so unique for Angelo, and stays on the map for so long. Fantastic really. Feels like a dream to have super rares this good. And the second pirate skin in 6th, Buccaneer Barley. A fabulous in-game model that has Barley throwing bottles of rum. Another great fit. And you can get this for bling too. It's an epic skin. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is this the first primary to have multiple effects? It either unleashes a swarm of tentacles, or a kraken's head. Awesome. The super creates a whole ocean. Definitely my new favorite Barley skin. Finally we come to the other Brawl Pass skin, Medusa Ems and her recolors. This one is simply incredible. Not only do the snakes look really cool, but the primary has a stone texture. Super creative and something I never would have thought of. Then we come to one of my favorite effects in the game. A giant snake envelops Ems's super, burrowing within the ground. Phenomenal skin. Almost makes me want to buy Brawl Pass. Now, let's get her to recolors out of the way, leaving us with a top 2. The ruby variant takes 5th. Surprised they didn't go with a green. Then the sapphire in 4th. I love blue but it doesn't fit quite as well. The original tops her to recolors. The purple just fits Medusa better, takes 3rd. Moving straight to 2nd place with Bubble Trouble Amber. New walking animation, excellent attack animations, custom burning effects. What a cool juxtaposition for Amber, going from blowing fire to bubbles. The pink hair looks unique, especially as it's much longer than the base models. Not quite as good as Ice Queen Amber, but wow, an epic skin. I love how they're experimenting with custom walking animations. But what takes first? I hope you remembered we had one pirate skin left. Man-O-War Doug wins. I just love Doug's skin so much. He has the goofiest walk. Unironically the fit goes hard. And the primary is really cool. That green is mesmerizing, and I love the addition of little floating chests. Then we come to his super, which replaces his classic hot dog with a cutlass. They didn't have to add the little green ghost light around it, but they did. Looks especially cool when reviving yourself and teammates. For all the 3 Doug fans out there, buy this skin. You can get it for bling. Hope you enjoyed. Please tell me what you'd like to see in the future. More Brawl Stars, more Plants vs Zombies, Star Wars, anything else. See you guys later.